Hello student, this is ninth recording and here we are starting with the second chapter, reproduction in lower and higher animal. In chapter 1 you have studied reproduction in lower and higher plants. So basically some of the terminology, some of the definition will be same here also. So now let's focus on the first part of the reproduction in lower and higher animal is the definition of reproduction, which remains same in plant as well as in animal. And what it is nothing but biological process of formation of new life form from pre-existing similar life. It can also be said the production of new species of similar kind. Now, why it is important? Because it helps in maintaining the continuity of life on the planet Earth. Second, it also, like, since all the organisms are having definite lifespan, some are having short, some are having long, but this reproduction process helps the species to survive over a long period of time. Now, in this chapter of reproduction in animal, there are certain subtopics. So first I'll just show you the certain topic subtopics which you will be studying in detail. Now the first part of the content of the chapter is method of reproduction, which again will be somewhat similar in plant. The second one is asexual reproduction in animals, especially in lower animals. Then you will find human reproductive system, which is nothing but a sexual type of reproduction. Next subtopic is gametogenesis, that is formation of gametes, sperms and ovum. After the formation, the next topic is fertilization, that is a fusion of sperm and ovum. Next to that is a embryogenesis, where the embryo formation you will be studying in detail. Then parturition. Parturition means when the embryo is matured, how it is expelled out of the body. Next and the last part here would be reproductive health. Now let's start with the first part, that is method of reproduction. As I've told you, it is almost same as in the plant. It is actually reproductive method in animal also occur by two ways, same as the plant, asexual and sexual. Now what is the basic difference between asexual and sexual? I've already explained you in the plant. Now I'm repeating again. In sexual reproduction, you will have meiosis and formation as well as fusion of male and the female gamete. This generally found in the higher animal and it requires two sex organ, whether it is present in the same or in the different organism. It is a bit complex process. Now asexual reproduction. This asexual reproduction doesn't shows meiosis nor it shows gamete formation and gamete fusion. It's generally found in the lower animals. This involves or requires only one parent. It generally shows the mitotic division, mitosis. Now due to the asexual reproduction, the organism which are produced, the progeny which are produced are genetically similar and referred as clone. This generally comes as a for the definition. Now in this chapter you have to study three different types of asexual reproduction. Those are gemule formation, budding and regeneration. So let's focus it on the first one. What is gemule formation? Now gemule formation is as you will find in the some of the coelentrates known, and the example is sponges. Now these are coelentrates. Now what is it? This is actually gemules are asexually produced mass of dormant cells called as archaeocytes. Now you will find here this is a diagram of the gemule and these are the cells inside, mass of the cells known as archaeocytes. Now they are capable of developing into new organism whenever a condition becomes favorable. They hatch and develops into the new organism. Now these archaeocytes get coated by a thick resistant layer secreted by amoebocytes cells. Now these gemmules actually helps to overcome unfavorable condition. As I've told you, when the condition is favorable, water is there, proper temperature is there, they hatch and develops into a new sponge or new organism. Now second, budding. Budding, see, if you see the diagram, this diagram is self-explanatory. This is the hydra, right? A small protrusion comes out from the lower part or the basal part of the body. This protrusion grows and develops into a bud. Then it develops into a fully matured bud, and then this bud get detached from the body, and this detached one is a young separated hydra. What it is actually, see in the words here, production of a small outgrowth towards the basal end in the favorable condition. Each bud detaches from the parent bud and develops into an individual animal. Now next is regeneration. Regeneration basically is not directly coming under asexual reproduction, but if you see certain organism like planaria, in planaria, if the organism breaks into two pieces, see this is the whole breaks, the upper part and the lower part. Regeneration is actually a process used to repair or regrow or restore its lost or damaged part. But in certain organisms, this process of repairing or regrowing the lost and the damaged part helps in multiplication. See here, this piece is divided into two, the upper part and the lower part. When these two pieces, the upper part develops its lower end and the lower part develops its regrows its upper part. And as a result, from one organisms you will get the two development of two new individual. So hence it also helps, this regeneration helps in reproduction. Now planaria is split into two pieces, and each piece grows into a new planaria. But generally this regeneration you will find in the human also, in various other organisms also, in the lizard also they regenerate their tail, and in the human they regenerate their cells. If you find a cut and the wound is repaired due to the new cell formation. But here in lower organism, this regeneration process helps in multiplication. Now with this, the first part of the asexual reproduction is over. Now we'll see the sexual reproduction. In the sexual reproduction, which is also called as amphimixis. Now asexual reproduction, as I have already done in the plant, apomixis was asexual, right? But this is called as amphi means two, both, mixing of both the sex cells, that is gamete. Now it involves fusion of gamete formed through meiosis. Next, animal shows two phases. Now the sexually reproductive organism shows two phases in the life. First phase is called as the juvenile phase, where the physical growth takes place, and it starts from the birth. And here the organism is not capable of reproducing. But once it attains to the maturity, the organism enters into the another phase called the reproductive or maturity phase. Here during this phase, the sex organ get completely developed or get activated for the reproduction. Now this is a phase where the organism start reproducing. Both these phases are variable duration in different organism. In some, the juvenile phase is short and the reproductive phase both are short. In some, the juvenile and the reproductive phases are different. So it depends upon the organism to organism. Now event after attaining the sexual maturity, all organisms when they attain the sexual maturity, they show certain events, certain steps. Those steps are, the first step is pre-fertilization steps, in which the organism start synthesizing or manufacturing or developing gametes. That is called the gametogenesis, and the transfer of the gamete. Then once the gametes are transferred or comes closer, both male and female, they start fusing. And that part is the second part called as a fertilization, that is fusion of male and the female gamete. After fusion, the changes takes place in the zygote and develops into the embryo, and that is called as post-fertilization. Now, sexually reproducing organism shows various breeding patterns, and those patterns are seasonal breeder, which carries out the breeding in a specific season, example goat, sheep and donkey. But there are certain organisms like humans and apes, they show the continuous breeding. They don't have any specific season for breeding, they breed continuously. Okay, now with this I have completed the first part of the introduction of reproduction, in sexual reproduction also. Now next, in the next recording I will start with the human reproduction. So till then,